It's game day for the Silver and Black, and the Spurs are playing back at home tonight after a rough road trip. They'll look to snap their 5-game losing streak against the Pelicans. Tip-off is set for tonight at 7 at the AT&T Center. Now going backwards, following practice yesterday, our San Antonio Spurs, in conjunction with H-E-B and the Food Bank, gave back to families during the Thanksgiving holidays. The Spurs' Doug McDermott, Keita Bates-Diop, Romeo Langford, Isaiah Roby, and of course, the Coyote all helped out. They handed out 200 turkey dinners to families in need.
I've been on quite a few teams in a lot of cities, and this is the closest relationship I've had with like an organization like the San Antonio Food Bank, and what they do with the Spurs, and be able to do stuff like this is just huge. It goes a long way.
Now that is a great cause, but personally it was worth us making the trip out today just to see Chris Davis, a member of the Spurs Media Relations Department, dressed up as a turkey. That's some awesome stuff.
Pro football coverage powered by Davis Law Firm.
And no Thanksgiving is complete without some Dallas Cowboys football. This year, the boys will host a division rival in the New York Giants. The two squads are currently tied at 7-3 on the season, so this game could have major playoff implications. Kickoff is set for tomorrow at 3:30. It's right around the time when I make my way back to the kitchen for seconds. The game will be played at AT&T Stadium in Arlington. And the University of the Incarnate Ward's star quarterback, Lindsey Scott Jr., is a finalist for the 2022 Walter Payton Award. It's presented to the National Offensive Player of the Year in FCS. In just one season, Scott has smashed season records for UIW. He's #1 in the nation in touchdowns, 2nd in the nation in passing yards, and to top it off, has a 73% completion rate. Oh, he's also led his team to a 7th place ranking in the nation in the FCS postseason.
I'm not going to judge you for thirds either.
Absolutely
I'll be right there with you.
Calories don't count tomorrow.
Nope. Retailers are offering some big deals ahead of Black Friday, but with inflation still hitting so many of us hard, will it be enough to boost consumer spending?
A battle over student loans still tied up in the courts, but that's not stopping the Biden administration from providing at least temporary relief to borrowers.
New today at 5, social media, the product pitches that can be dangerous. We're taking a look at some of the ads targeting the most vulnerable. That story today at 5 after Entertainment Tonight. Just days after the deadly mass shooting at an LGBTQ club in Colorado Springs, another mass shooting, this time at a Walmart in Chesapeake, Virginia.
Police say the shooter in this case was an employee of the store. However, ABC's Ike Ajachi reports officers still don't know what motivated the shooting.
Responded to District 402, 1521 Sam Circle at the Walmart for a gunshot wound.
Just after 10 o'clock Tuesday night, the first 911 calls came from inside this Chesapeake, Virginia Walmart. By 11:20 p.m., police declared the scene safe with no risk to the general public. But inside, carnage.
6 victims have died. 4 victims are in area hospitals with conditions unknown at this time. And the suspect is dead from what we believe was a self-inflicted gunshot wound.
Police confirming the shooter was an employee of the store. Witnesses say the man was a store manager who opened fire in a break room. Brianna Tyler was in that room getting ready for her shift.
And basically, as soon as my team lead started the meeting, my manager came around the corner, stood in the doorway of the break room, and just opened fire. And he was just shooting any and everybody that he could.
The store was open to customers when shots rang out.
Time stopped. It felt like forever getting out that store, but it hurts because, you know, I'm quite sure I'm going to find out that I lost some people that I know I had built a rapport with.
In a statement, Walmart saying, "We are shocked at this tragic event. We're working closely with law enforcement, and we are focused on supporting our associates." Now, the store will remain closed until FBI and local police process the scene. Ike Ajachi, Chesapeake, Virginia.
The European Parliament is deeming Russia a state sponsor of terrorism. It's a mostly symbolic move that calls on the European Union to further isolate Russia internationally. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky welcomed that decision. He says Russia should be held accountable for what he calls terrorism in Ukraine.
According to a first-of-its-kind real-world study, new boosters add limited protection against COVID-19. The updated COVID-19 boosters, with instructions to arm the body against currently circulating Omicron subvariants, do offer some protection. However, it's not as high as the protection provided by the original vaccine against earlier variants. The new study found the updated boosters protect against symptomatic infections in the range of 40 to 60%. That means even when the vaccine protection is at its highest, people may still be vulnerable to breakthrough infections.
The number of Americans applying for unemployment benefits rose to the highest level since August, but they still remain low by historic standards. The Labor Department reported Wednesday that 240,000 people applied for jobless aid last week. That's up by 17,000 from the week before. The 4-week moving average of claims, which smooths out week-to-week volatility, rose by 5,500 to 226,750. The numbers show that amid inflation, the job market has remained strong. Employers added 261,000 jobs last month and created an average of nearly 407,000 a month this year.
If you have federal student loans, you won't have to resume payments January 1st. President Joe Biden is extending a moratorium while challenges to his broader relief plan move through the courts. The Justice Department is asking the Supreme Court to allow President Joe Biden's student loan relief plan to take effect amid legal challenges. Biden plans to forgive up to $20,000 for federal borrowers under an income cap. A federal judge struck it down, and an appeals court is blocking it while a separate case plays out. Meanwhile, the pause on federal student loan payments is set to last until the Supreme Court makes a decision on the case, or until June 30th, whichever comes first.
Another look outside with live cam this afternoon. Justin, you were saying this has been a forecast that's changing as we get closer and closer to Thanksgiving.
Not as much blue as there was earlier.
Yeah.
It kind of disappeared on us there.
Minute to minute change.
A lot of gray. Yeah, it kind of has evolved a little bit, but we've got a good grasp on it now. And I think what you'll notice is that we'll have some drizzle to start tomorrow, then things quiet down a little bit Thanksgiving evening, and then we'll ramp back up Friday morning with a pretty good chance of rain. Let's go out and look at the radar first. And you saw the clouds out around the airport, but no rain right now. We had drizzle earlier. We do notice a few light returns, though, working your way through southeastern parts of Bexar County and Wilson County. This is all pretty light. Mainly just a few sprinkles here and there, but don't be surprised if you do see a few droplets on your windshield as we go throughout the course of today. 57 degrees right now, 60 in New Braunfels, 53 Kerrville. Warmer temperatures to the east, a little cooler off to the west, and that's due in large part to cloud cover. We have seen some breaks in the clouds around Gonzales and down towards Bevo, and that's helped to boost temperatures a little bit. Here in town, close to 60 at Stinson. We're getting there at Randolph. It's very possible that we do jump into the 60s this afternoon, so much warmer. Quite a bit warmer than what we've seen last couple of days. Rain chances as we get into tomorrow. There is a 60% chance of rain, but as I said, that's mainly in the form of drizzle and fog. Tomorrow morning, we start off kind of damp. Then we get a little bit of a break as we get into late Thursday night, 40% chance, and then we ramp it back up, especially Friday morning. 80% chance of showers and a few downpours out there before it finally clears out Friday night and the sun reappears this weekend. We'll take another close look at that forecast for you and another glance at the 7-day coming up in just a few minutes.
Inflation is still affecting prices everywhere, but it may not be enough to put a damper on anyone's holiday cheer. Why shoppers are still expected to hit Black Friday sales.
Hello, everyone. These are your top headlines from Cheddar News. The latest SpaceX launch lifted off last night from Cape Canaveral, Florida. The Falcon 9 rocket going to deliver communications satellite for air and sea internet services. This is the 11th launch for the Falcon 9's first stage, that according to SpaceX. Meanwhile, Getaway is here as airports and roads are packed for the Thanksgiving rush. TSA says travel volume this week could approach pre-pandemic levels, with 2.5 million passengers or more passing through U.S. airports on the busiest days. And Qatar's last-minute decision to ban alcohol at World Cup stadiums has now left Budweiser with a lot of beer on their hands. So the company's now found a solution. Budweiser has sponsored the tournament, will ship the unsold buds to the country that wins the tournament, the company said in a tweet. Budweiser's parent company paid a reported $75 million for World Cup sponsorship. And that's your Cheddar News Update. I'm Baker Machado coming to you from Cheddar Studios in Lower Manhattan.
If you weren't already pulling for the U.S. to win the World Cup, now we have an extra added reason. All right, while everybody's looking forward to load up their plates, we're just days away from the biggest shopping day of the year, Black Friday.
Post-pandemic shoppers are returning to stores, but as CNN's Vanessa Yurkovic reports, even though consumer confidence is down, inflation certainly up, shoppers are still expected to spend big.
On this year's holiday shopping menu, more sales, but with a healthy side of inflation.
Cutting off your circulation. I'm going crazy.
Denise Saletti is in the middle of her holiday shopping at Willowbrook Mall in Wayne, New Jersey.
So this is from my mom, and then I got stuff from my kids and my niece, and oh my God.
But this year, the wish list is looking a little different. Last month, inflation cooled, but was still running hot at 7.7% year over year.
I've had to cut back on shopping because things are too expensive. I mean, I do have 3 girls. They do understand that, times are hard right now, and it's just me being a single mom.
Despite high inflation, the National Retail Federation estimates that nearly 8 million more people will shop between Black Friday and Cyber Monday and spend up to 8% more this year than they did last year.
We're looking at records in all categories. It is remarkable in the face of the cost and the price pressures that consumers are still finding a way to increase their spending, power the economy, drive economic activity.
Last month, retail sales beat expectations, up 1.3% in October. But this month, consumer sentiment fell. Still, higher prices haven't stopped some people from shopping. Has that impacted the way you're going to spend this holiday season?
For me, not really, because I try not to overspend anyways. So even before this is going on, I try not to exceed what I can do.
And according to the National Retail Federation, while online sales are expected to increase this year, a return to in-store shopping will make up a larger portion of all holiday sales.
I kind of like in person more.
You do? Why is that?
I don't know. It's just more of the feel of being able to touch it, being able to see it, being able to try it on for the stores that you're allowed to, and then being amongst everybody else.
It's that holiday nostalgia that Willowbrook Mall says will help this year's shopping season return to pre-pandemic expectations. Do you anticipate that inflation will play a role in how people shop, people coming to the mall?
I think people are planning better in terms of what their spend's going to be. I think they've budgeted.
I don't cut back at Christmas.
How many more stores are you going to?
Oh, maybe 5 more.
5 more?
Maybe, I don't know.
All right, so we got to plan the Thanksgiving forecast, but also Black Friday forecast for people who are going to get out and about, I imagine, early.
Yeah, the problem is there is going to be some rain around. The retailers aren't going to be super happy with the forecast, but don't worry. You still maybe can get some shopping in late on Friday if you don't want to be out in the rain. The almanac for today, 57 is the high so far today. 50 was the low this morning. The averages are 69 and 47. We've been below average for a pretty long stretch now. Today's going to be no different. Records are 84 and 25. We take another look at the Thanksgiving and Black Friday forecast coming up.
All right, welcome back. Your time, 12:45 in the afternoon. Everybody's already getting geared up. Stomachs are growling.
That's right.
And also, Justin, we have need a forecast for Thanksgiving family football game. What kind of conditions do we need to expect?
So you're talking like football out in the backyard, right? You're not talking about watching it on the...
No,
Ooh,
you got to watch it, and then you got to work up, dinner. So you got to go play.
It's true.
And settle some squares between, family members.
This is all true, and
He's
there's
not
a
at
nap
all
mixed in
speaking
there.
from personal experience.
No, of course not.
No, not at all. And there's a nap mix in there somewhere too. So you got to get it all in. Here's what I'll tell you. I think on Thanksgiving Day, you can probably get out and enjoy maybe a football game in the backyard late in the day. It's going to start off pretty damp, but I think we end up okay. Then on Friday, the rain kicks in again. So we'll have a couple windows here. There's actually a variety of weather that we're going to see really over the next 2 days, and that's because we've got a large storm system coming right through Texas. So let's start with the radar. We've noticed those few light showers that have been working through, moving off to the north and east. Everything's been really light. The drizzle that we had this morning, by and large, has gone away. So it's really just cloudy other than a few sprinkles, again, here and there. Outside at the airport, we're checking in at 57 degrees there, 58 Stinson, 57 Kelly, 61 already at Randolph. So we will see some 60s today across Barrett County. KSAT 12-hour forecast. Temperatures warm to around 60 by the late afternoon hours. We'll keep it at a 20% chance of rain, and then we start to bring rain chances up a little bit as we head into tonight. The reason why, you'll start to see some of that drizzly stuff developing again, and it'll just be overall damp as we head into tomorrow morning. Here is the big picture, and we've got that conveyor belt of moisture now surging north that is resulting in clouds and a few light sprinkly showers up and down I-35. Then we look at water vapor, and water vapor gives us a good idea of where the spin is in the atmosphere. It shows us where our area of low pressures are located, and you can see it right there, that counterclockwise spin. That is our area of low pressure that'll be diving down into Texas. And not only does it do that, it gains strength as it does. And this is a sprawling system. It covers a lot of real estate. And that's why this is going to have impacts that are far-reaching across the state of Texas, including right here. So by tomorrow morning, that area of low pressure is on the Texas-New Mexico border. And again, we're dealing with drizzle and rain at this time. And then you start to see some thunderstorms building across East Texas. So Dallas down to Houston, this is actually where we could see some storms and maybe even a couple strong ones. Then that pushes east. Any rain we're seeing likely starts to push east by the late afternoon and evening hours, and we may even see some clearing out west. So that's kind of the window where we may actually enjoy some decent weather if you want to go outside or get in that football game. Then Friday morning, showers start to move back in. We get a frontal boundary overnight, Thursday and Friday, and then showers and maybe even a few rumbles of thunder become likely early in the day on Friday. Then by lunchtime, this starts to push away as the system moves away. We'll get some clearing skies probably late on Friday, along with some gusty winds. So Thanksgiving forecast, to break it down for you: wet roads and reduced visibility with fog tomorrow morning. Fewer showers, warm and humid by the afternoon, and then partial clearing with a cold front in the evening hours. If you're going to have some outdoor plans, that would be the time to do it. Then on Black Friday in the morning, rain is likely. It's going to be cooler and windy, and that'll be the case in the afternoon too, although rain starts to come to an end. Still cool. Maybe by Friday afternoon, that's when you can get out and do some of the shopping. Of course, if you're one of those hardcore shoppers, you got to get out early. So just have the umbrella if that's you. By the evening, clearing and chilly. And we'll see still some gusty winds even going into Saturday. Rainfall potential, we're not going to see a lot of it here. The potential is probably up to around ½ an inch to an inch. San Antonio points east. You'll get bigger numbers. Houston up towards the Dallas area. And then as you go west to San Antonio, the rainfall numbers really drop off. We're still very much in a drought, so the rain is welcome. Just know it will cause some travel issues across the state. And I should point out that while we're not going to see winter weather here at all, as you go up across parts of Midland, Odessa, up to Lubbock, there could be some snow as you get into Friday, and that could cause some travel issues, so beware. 68 Thursday, 58 Friday. That's the cool down behind the front, with a good chance of rain early on Friday. And then the weekend looks fantastic. 67 Saturday, 73 Sunday. Sunday's going to be really nice. We start off at 43. And then next week we have some more opportunities for rain, it looks like, by Tuesday and Wednesday.
So dusting off the cleats for that family football game.
Yes.
Might be a little muddy out there.
Make it happen. Yep.
Rain or shine, John Paul.
Yeah.
Get out there.
Thanks for that, Justin.
Yeah.
A new Disney movie is bringing A Strange World to life. A preview after the break.
And the cast of a beloved holiday movie is reuniting. How a new project is bringing the cast of Love Actually back together again.
After nearly 2 decades, love is still all around. The cast of the beloved Christmas movie Love Actually is reuniting for an anniversary TV special.
Hugh Grant, Laura Linney, Emma Thompson, Bill Nighy, and Thomas Brody Sangster, along with writer-director Richard Curtis, they're all taking part. The 2003 romantic comedy tells the story of several intersecting characters as they prepare for Christmas in London. The laughter and secrets of Love Actually. 20 years later, a Diane Sawyer special looks at how the film gathered the diverse ensemble.
It'll also dive into how the COVID-19 pandemic changed the way people interact, love, and connect. The special airs November 29th on ABC.
Dennis Quaid is back on the big screen, or at least his voice is.
CNN's Rick D'Amangela talked with Quaid about Strange World.
Prepare yourself for a journey beyond what is possible.
Disney takes audiences to places never before seen in the animated adventure Strange World.
That's right, Bub. You're in the presence of the one, the only Jaeger.
Dad? Dennis Quaid portrays over-the-top explorer Jaeger Clade.
He's the greatest explorer in the world, according to himself. And it was like, to be a Disney animated character to begin with is a big dream. And, you know, you can't overact. You just go for it.
Jabuki Young White voices Jaeger's grandson.
Do you mind if I call you Splat? You just kind of give me Splat vibes. Ow! I guess I deserve that.
Ethan is just, trying to embody this bigger than life persona, but isn't fully there yet. And I thought that was like a fun dynamic to play with, and also the creators, Don and Kui, made it so much fun to record.
The voice recording may have been fun, but creating the otherworldly visuals...
There was nothing for free. Grass is not grass, trees are not trees, and rocks are not rocks. So everything had to be deliberate and considered and designed, and so all that was tricky.
Now what, Joe?
In Hollywood, I'm Rick Damigella.
And it's just one day until Thanksgiving.
If you need any last-minute help with your holiday meal and entertainment, SA Live has you covered.
I'm low maintenance, football and tamales, and I'm good for the day. Mike, Jen, what's on the menu today?
All right, it is Thanksgiving Eve, and of course, we are just all geared up for the big day tomorrow.
Yes, and we're getting help today from Pitmaster Adrian Davila from Davila's Barbecue. He has lots of tips. There's one that you really liked, right? That he uses if you have no space in your kitchen?
Yes, indeed, in prepping the turkey. Speaking of prepping turkeys, have you ever done a spatchcock?
No, I have not.
And it's a great way to cook it, and we're going to show you, it gets it all splayed out and everything like that. Really, really good, and a great dry rub, too.
Ooh, I'm excited about that. Also, if you want to keep the kids busy, the whole family really, we have help today from lifestyle expert Adina Anderson with some fun games to keep the family busy, and these are things that you can do, like DIY, right?
Yep.
So we're excited about that.
Turkey is the star of the show, but of course you got to have, the backup singers, if you will, the side dishes, and Chef Brian West has some really tasty and healthy side dishes for us.
Yes, I really love the goat cheese ball, so we're going to show you that. Desserts also made from leftovers. These are really good and easy that you can make at home. I think that my favorite is the biscuit with the sweet potato in it, so you'll have to check that out.
Mm-hmm. And what are you thankful for? We want to hear from you.
Yes.
Yeah.
All the things, please share photos too, and we may share them a little later in the show. All right, and the Peddler Show is coming to the Texas Hill Country, so what's not to love about shopping? We'll take you there and show you the different deals you can get.
That and a whole lot more. It's like your Thanksgiving plate just piled really high. That's our show today coming up on SA Live.
Well, you might have noticed some folks around here looking a little scruffy, like the guy to my right and to my left. The men in the KSAT newsroom have been growing their facial hair for No Shave November.
It's part of the ongoing effort to raise money that will go back towards cancer research, treatment, and prevention. Last year, Team KSAT raised over $20,000. So far, we've gotten just over $14,000 worth of donations. So go to that link on KSAT.com and make sure to click on mine or Justin's and get our donations out.
All right, so here's who's on the leaderboard, right? So far, Mike Osterhage has raised the most money. JP and Justin could use your help. We all could. Go to the link to donate at KSAT.com.
And I did move in the second. I'm just saying, I'm right there behind me.
Second place now?
Yes, but yes.
Humble brag.
All right.
But thank you very much for all those who have donated. We'll get a chance for some drizzle showers tomorrow morning. Better chance of rain, though, Friday morning.
I think RJ Marquez remains in 7th place if anyone wants to help him out. SA Live starts right now.
Thanks for joining us.
It's the star of the show, the Thanksgiving turkey. So how do you cook it so you don't dry out the breast and undercook the legs? Grab your shears. It might be time for a new method.
Sneak a little healthy into your feast, delicious holiday sides that won't leave you feeling guilty.
And it's paradise for arts and crafts lovers. The Peddler Show is coming to the Texas Hill Country, where you can find it today on SA Live.
Celebrate San Antonio. Coming to you live from historic Market Square. This is SA Live.
Good afternoon, everyone. Happy Thanksgiving Eve. I can't believe it's already here. I'm Mike Osterhage.
Yes, I'm Jen Tobias Jeske filling in for Fiona Gorstiza. Here at SA Live, we have so much to be thankful for. So that's our question today, right?
What are you thankful? What are you thankful for?
Oh my gosh, everything. Family, friends, just my job. You know, especially the past few years, it's nice to just sit back and look at everything you're grateful for. Anyway, right?
Just to take a step back and really realize that even the small things that you're thankful for. Same thing. Right?
Yes.
And I say, especially my family.
Yes.
So,
yes.
What are you thankful for? We want to hear from you. Yeah, and give a shout out to your family and your friends and everyone that you're thankful for, and hopefully we can share them a little bit later on in the show. Well, by now you're probably in the process, hopefully, of thawing the turkey, but how do you plan to cook it?
Exactly. We have some help today, some ideas from Pitmaster Adrian Davila from Davila's Barbecue. Take a look.
And that's why she likes Thanksgiving so well, is to make that noise. Okay, we're going to show you a few different ways to get your turkey, you know, just perfect. And one of them is with Adrian Davila from Davila's Barbecue and author of Cowboy Barbecue, Fire and Smoke from the original Texas Vaqueros. Good afternoon, sir. How are you?
Good, I'm good. Great. Glad to be here. Thank you for having me.
All right, you are obviously known for the great smoked meat and smoked turkeys.
He's a smoke show.
She said it. But no matter how you're cooking it, brining, right? That's how you got to start.
You know, when it comes to the turkey, brining is where it's at. If you want to retain that moisture and, you know, be the star of the show with the turkey and not like bring the show down by having a dry turkey when the family comes over, brine it and you will be a winner, guaranteed.
All right, how would we get started here? What's in this pot besides
all right,
a lot of oranges?
At the restaurant and in the book, you're going to have salt, pepper, and sugar in the brine. Pretty straightforward.
This goes in here.
And we keep it simple because, you know, costs and all of those things. But at home, you can do whatever you want.
Absolutely.
So here we added some oranges, some rosemary, some garlic. Get that going, and then you're just going to dump that liquid into the cooler.
All right.
Where the turkey is.
And there's ice on the bottom of this?
Yeah, so the ice on the bottom of the turkey is going to keep the turkey from cooking it all, because that's not what you want to happen at this stage.
Okay.
So the ice will cool that liquid off. You'll just close that up. You'll add more ice to that eventually when it melts. 4 hours later, hopefully 24 hours later, you will have a bomb turkey.
And that's a great way, I mean, if you don't have room in your fridge to brine your turkey,
you know,
right?
at the restaurant, obviously that's not an issue, but most people don't have that size of refrigerators at the house, so you use a cooler. Likely you have a cooler.
And again, the important thing is make sure you keep the temperature low enough, like it's in your refrigerator.
Yes, that's very, very important. You don't want that cooking. You don't want any of that taken away from the experience. You want to make sure safety's first.
And of course, basting.
Yeah, you know, you can baste with some rosemary, some of that butter, even put some of that garlic in there afterwards, you know, right before it goes to the table or during the cooking. That's going to help you keep that skin nice and crispy.
Is that just melted butter? Because it's like,
doesn't it smell amazing?
It's got a syrupy consistency almost.
Yeah, melted butter. Of course, it's gotten a little thicker now that we're at room temperature.
Okay.
But if you have it, you know, fully melted, or even if you want to add some oil to it, and again, any garlic or anything else, you know, just let it be you. But you can never have enough moisture. That's what I say.
Now, do you want to do this at multiple times during the cooking process, like before it goes in the oven, and then a few times?
You're going to start this about 2/3 of the way through. You know, even if you tint it at the end, even if you feel you've got enough smoke, you can bring it inside, tint it, put that glaze on there, and then just let it get. You really want to get to about 160 for a turkey.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now the other thing too is because a lot of people are like, oh, the turkey's done, quick, make sure the stuffing's done and all that stuff. But once that's out of the oven, you got a while, right?
Yeah. Once you got a while, once you're out of the oven, you can let it rest 30, 45 minutes. Cover with foil. It's fine. Those bones in there, they'll radiate that heat. They keep the meat really, really hot. And again, you don't want a dry turkey, so you really want to avoid taking it to like 175, 280. Vale, that's too much.
Okay.
Valió.
Bring it down.
You're being very intricate with that.
So you guys, who's a white meat and dark meat? What do you guys prefer?
I like white meat.
I'll take dark meat.
All right. Well, we have one that's fully cooked over here.
All right.
This has been in the pit for like 4 hours. And at the restaurant, you can get this alone. Here, Fiona.
Okay.
You want to get some stuffing. You get the turkey alone for $44.95, or the stuffing, the gravy with that for $62. So you know you really don't want to cook and let us do the work. I promise you we're there for you.
All right. So if you want to get one of these turkeys, how much time do you have to order?
Sure, you have until this weekend.
Okay.
You can either call the restaurant, you can DM us on social media, or we'll even take the messages online through our website.
And what size turkeys do you have?
These are 12 to 14 pounders.
Thank you.
Yeah, and we're going with one size on the turkey, and that way, don't make it too complicated. If you need more than one for a larger group, we're there for you.
And of course, you've got a book out.
Yes, I released my book, Cowboy Barbecue, which is focused around the foods from the area, kind of like who we are. My family, of course, with traditional barbecue, brisket, ribs, sausage, but then you have the vaquero style with the barbacoa on the ground, the lamb ribs, and all of those things, So then my mom's recipes are in there, my grandmother's recipes. So it just really speaks to who we are.
And you're located, of course,
we are in Seguin, 418 West Kingsbury. We've been there since 1959. You'll find us on our social, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. We're all over the place.
And you always smell amazing.
I wonder why. But we just added the oranges today and the Romeo. So yeah, it's the smoke with a little more flair.
A little citrus.
As you said, he is definitely a smoker. So.
All right, for more information on Davila's Barbecue, just head to SALive.com and click on the As Seen on SA Live tab where we've provided a link.
So I love the tip because how many times not only do you not have enough burners on the stove, but space in the fridge?
Yes.
Yeah, the ice chest.
There's never enough room.
Put it in there with the ice and let it brine in there for a while.
I love that idea.
Yep.
Adrian always has so many great tips.
And good turkey too.
Yes, everything is delicious from Davila's Barbecue. So what about the sides? Maybe you need a few ideas to mix in with Grandma's stuffing.
And our dear friend, Chef Brian West, showed us how to make a few healthy options for your dinner table. Check these out.
Yes, Chef Brian West is here to shake some things up with the sides. These are both easy, stress-free, but they look amazing, right?
They're great, and they're kind of out of the box thinking is kind of the idea behind it.
Okay, what are we starting with over here?
Sure. So what we're going to do here is bruleed sweet potato. Basically, I took that sweet potato and roasted it till it was kind of weeping, if you will, where it's kind of fully cooked. I let the skins on, I seasoned them up a little bit, and what you're going to do is slice them into little medallions the way you're doing it now. And then we're going to have a lot of fun with it. We're going to brulee each little coin and then top it with a marshmallow and then do your favorite s'more imitation after that.
Put them in one layer here in a pan, in a skillet or something that is definitely flame proof.
Yes.
And you can do this, and you said you could make this for one person, you could make it for 20 people.
Yeah, absolutely. They're really easy to do, and they're kind of one of those things you can do it towards right before you're going to eat. So it's not something you have to prep way in advance.
And generous with the sugar?
Hey, I think you're doing pretty good right there. Yeah, that's good.
And brulee just means...
My son would like that one.
Please stop.
With all the sugar.
And now comes the fun part.
Yeah, this is good. There you go. So we're going to torch it like your classic creme brulee. These little torches, you can get them on Amazon or something. They're like $20.
Oh, really?
And they're a really good tool to have in the house. If you're serious about your cooking, if you're what I call a food enthusiast. So you see you're getting that nice caramelization. I can smell the sweet potatoes right now. They're sizzling in the way. And those are room temperature, so there's not a lot of oven work regarded in this.
And pre-making those, right?
So
the day before you got your sweet potatoes made?
Yeah, you'll have those ready to go, and you can slice them as early as you like, and then go ahead and mush a little. You don't have to do this step, but I just think it's a lot of fun. Okay. And then you're going to come back with that torch, and you're going to actually torch those marshmallows, just like you'd make the world famous s'more.
And the presentation.
It's kind of fun. It's kind of reminiscent of the old school Betty Crocker marshmallow crust on top of that. You did an awesome job with that, by the way.
Thank you very much.
It smells amazing.
No, they're absolutely delicious, and you can get cute and put another lid on the top. You can just keep playing with it.
Yes.
So you can set the whole marshmallows on fire. That's okay. You did great.
Because the black burn part is the best part about it.
Yeah, and don't worry, it's sanitary. The flames will kill any bacteria.
So you could actually, make like a little sandwich out of these things.
You can make a sandwich, absolutely.
And you said also
butterscotch. Yes, I made some fresh butterscotch. I'm a butterscotch freak. I love it on my ice cream. Just pop that right over the top just to kind of give it a little more over the edge.
And you said if you wanted to, you could do these under the broiler.
You could, yeah. If you don't want to get in with the torch, torch is a lot more fun, though, I will say.
This one looks great, too.
So the idea behind this one is kind of creating a little appetizer or something while your guests are arriving. This is some good old-fashioned Texas goat cheese, and you're basically going to give it a generous little rub down, which you've done wonderful, and you're going to kind of spin it a little bit in that, and we're going to coat it with just some unseasoned, there's no sugar added to that cinnamon, and then you're just going to play around with it a little bit and just kind of press it into these ingredients. You've got some pumpkin seeds there that I toasted off and some cranberries, and you're just going to basically, all you want to do is all that cinnamon, you want it to disappear with garnish.
Cinnamon and goat cheese, I would have never imagined that.
So goat cheese really lends itself out. It's kind of twangy. It's got a nice acidity to it, and it really lends itself out for the sweetness. So I love to put it on salads, all sorts of myriad of dishes. So,
if you had to pick one side, what would it be?
I love stuffing. I can't help myself. I just think it's an absolutely wonderful. The dressing on the side. I only get to eat it like once or twice a year too. So
Right?
that's why I like
I think that makes it even better.
Absolutely.
Love that. Okay.
And then you just pile, you got to make enough room for all of these side dishes. Speaking of which, 14 different side meals, or side dishes, I should say, that folks can order from you, because if you don't want to go through all of that, Chef Brian can help you out.
Yeah, from turkey to soup to salads, anything you want.
Got it. And you have to order by Monday, right? And pick them up by Wednesday, the 24th for all of the order form. You can head over to SALive.com, click the As Seen on SA Live tab.
Still ahead on the show, are you ready to start holiday shopping? The Peddler Show is coming to Fredericksburg. Everything you need to know ahead of this weekend.
And up next, she's the queen of the crafty budget games for the whole entire family. Adina Anderson shares some easy DIY fun for before and after Thanksgiving dinner. Keep it right here on SA Live.